I'm Jim Klug, professor at the University of Minnesota Duluth's Department of Art and Design. I'm honored that my vessel Tribal was included in the Workhouse Clay International 2021 by juror Kevin Snipes. I own this sweet small cup by him and have admired his work for years. Pretty nice, no? I think Tribal here is a good example of how I like to combine text and image on my forms to explore a range of subjects, a combination that ceramists have been doing one way or another for centuries. As you can see, it's a two-sided vessel form, which I like because I think it's interesting to see the information on one side, kind of absorb it and mentally carry it to the other. A side, B side. It may factor in that I worked for a number of years in the 1980s in record stores and grew up with vinyl albums. Just saying. It's also a very pragmatic move in that I prepare my graphics digitally and then project them onto the form and transcribe them by hand, which is much easier to do on a flatter form. Trust me on that one. I really like that mix of the digital and hands-on. I do think it's analogous to how we take things that others make or manufacture, and through using them, we personalize, humanize them, and they become ours. So Tribal uses two words, tribal and privacy, one on each side, in combination with images and pattern. The words, of course, can only grammatically combine to make one phrase, tribal privacy. If you will, let me walk you briefly through some of the meaning implications. As you know, for most of the modern era, the word tribals referred to people sharing some specific ethnic origin. But in our digital age, the evolution of the internet and use of algorithms on social media have added another meaning, tribalism. The idea that like-minded people keep getting fed the same ideas at the cost of interacting with others who hold different beliefs. By the way, if you're a type geek, you'll have noticed that the font used for Tribal is similar to Carol Twombly's pioneering digital font Lithos, which has been widely used for decades in graphics that are meant to evoke multicultural ideas. You can see that the Tribal side has a gas mask, something that protects you from harm, and also you might think of gaslighting. In this context, it also somewhat resembles a tribal mask, a take that's kind of reinforced by the pattern behind it. And while that pattern may look like something tribal, it's actually a security pattern taken from the inside of an envelope that makes it less easy to see what you're sending, which gives me a very convenient segue to the other side, privacy. Now, the word privacy has also shifted its range of meaning from the earlier idea of keeping your information to yourself or to a very limited group to the contemporary situation where the internet and metadata have radically reduced personal privacy, basically giving us only a kind of relative privacy. The image of the spray can propellant morphing into the atomic bomb mushroom cloud might suggest this, right? Privacy blowing up. As well, you might be reminded of fog machines, smoke bombs in spy movies and such, where they're used to obscure one's location and gain some, again, relative privacy. Here too, I've considered my font choice and I've rendered it in a way that looks like it might contain a gas. Additionally, there's a side idea that aerosol cans have historically used propellants that are environmentally harmful, which if you think about it, leads right back to that gas mask on the other side. I think we all realize that meaning can be a slippery thing, and I usually refer to that overarching theme in some way throughout my work. So basically that's what I love to do. Use words and images on pots that can look deceptively simple, and if I can lure a viewer in, they'll likely find that things are more complex than they seem. Kind of like life. Hey, thank you for viewing, and if you'd like more information on the Clay International 2021, please visit workhousearts.org. Stay safe out there.